previous to this moment, all of my income, or almost all of my income, was coming from tattooing. And as of now, tattooing is not something that I can do ethically. So having to shelve my tattoo practice has had some pretty intense effects on my mental wellness, in that tattooing informed a really big part of my community. It was part of a caregiving practice for me. There's a person-to-person intimacy involved, which I really miss. And in spite of all the anxiety, it's kind of fun in some ways to reinvigorate parts of my art practice that haven't been used in a really long time. This is most of the work area that I'm in. I work on bigger pieces over here that I cannot fit on my table. This is Creature. He doesn't have a job, but he's very cute. This is my office space. It's pretty unwelcoming. And over there in the corner is my drawing desk that I work at during the day. This is my sketchbook collection. I've scanned all of these and I've put them up online as PDFs for people to look at. Some of these are more than a decade old, so they're kind of falling apart. I kind of treat my sketchbooks kind of like idea scrapbooks and journals. They're really personal sometimes. I feel like my work has gotten a lot sharper lately. There's a lot of urgency in the air and human contact deprivation, and I think that's manifesting in my work in a few interesting ways. And I'll be working on this red drawing here on my desk. I'm gonna try to finish that today. And here are the mountains. Good job, nature. I usually use micron pens for this process. I used to use them because they could run through the tattoo thermofax really easily and create a stencil. And from that, I'm just really used to the kind of mark that they make. So I've pulled it into my drawing practice. I don't do tattoo stencils anymore. I work mostly freehand. I love doing millions of tiny marks. I could get lost in this process all day. I just have to be really careful not to overwork the image. One of the founders of Surrealism, actually, his name is Paul Eluard. And he's famous for saying, there is another world, but it is in this one. And I've been thinking about that quote really often because I think art is really important to think of other worlds, and another world is needed right now. Art is not only important, but necessary for revolutionary new thinking. It's not just a window into that, it's a pathway through it. It's where desire and magic and action come together. Those are my art thoughts. Those are some of my art thoughts. Just me and my art thoughts.